Let's now shift our attention over to Myanmar. The country hit headlines on February 1st when its military seized control and detained its elected lawmakers. Now, the people are protesting against the coup in Yangon and Naypyidaw. Defying the possibility of arrest and reprisals from the military, people who are against the coup are holding demonstrations rejecting the takeover and calling for the release of the country's ousted leader, Aung San Suu Kyi. The protesters held signs saying protect democracy and reject military coup during the demonstrations. Medical workers have also shown dissent against the coup. The health workers have stopped their work and staged a march in the capital of Naypyidaw. A key aide of Myanmar leader Aung San Suu Kyi was also arrested on Friday. The National League for Democracy has issued a statement on the arrest saying that Burmese politician WION The World was arrested from his daughter's house. Myanmar's military has continued its crackdown on lawmakers and protesters. According to the activist group, the Assistance Association for Political Prisoners, at least 147 people have been detained so far in Myanmar since the coup. The detainees include lawmakers, activists and officials from the ousted government of Suu Kyi. Myanmar's army has seized power on Monday, overthrowing popular elected leader Aung San Suu Kyi, who is detained and now faces possible charges for import infringements. Alongside the broader allegation of electoral fraud, previous Myanmar juntas have had a history of bloody suppression of street protests. And earlier during the day, we spoke to journalist Dave Gronbaum from Kuala Lumpur. Let's listen into his inputs.
We don't know since the arrest of WION that there have been any arrests, and particularly if anybody is high profile. But this is very high profile. I mean, he's not well known outside of the country, but he is a much beloved figure by so many people inside Myanmar. Not only was he a top aide and a senior National League for Democracy official, he's been detained under sedition laws. Now, he's 79 years old. If he's tried, and if it's a trial under the military junta, it's as good as a conviction. And a conviction under sedition laws, he may never come out of prison again. He's been a longtime opponent of military rule. He was a political prisoner. And just earlier this week, in interviews with the press, he spoke out against the coup and against the senior commander-in-chief, Senior General Min Aung Hlaing. So it's no surprise that he was arrested, given that. But the military is clearly trying to send a message that public dissent will not be tolerated, especially by someone as high-profile as him. A demonstration yesterday that led to the arrest of at least 3 people. And within the past hour, there is now another demonstration started in Yangon, the biggest city. Dagon University students started demonstrating within the past hour. Now, I've been following the Twitter feeds of some local journalists there and seen some photographs. They were carrying the flag of the National League of Democracy with their symbol, the peacock. It's a little tough to tell from these photographs exactly how many people there are, so we're going to have to keep an eye to see how big these grow and if the police crack down on this demonstration. Again, it started within the past hour.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.